thousands of those immigrants are children coming and staying in facilities across the U.S. They're getting the resources they need, including medical help. But what about their emotional state? This morning, licensed professional counselor Melissa Brentlinger is here to explain what is next for these kids. Thanks so much, Melissa, for being here with us this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And it's really a catch-22 for these kids because they say that they are suffering abuse at home. They are seeing all sorts of violence. They're seeing some of these places are the murder capitals of the world. But you know, on their travels over here, a lot of them also saying that they're experiencing abuse. So what are some of the psychological effects that these kids could actually experience as a result of all of this?
Well, it's trauma, and it's ongoing trauma. It's trauma where they came from, and it's trauma getting across the border. And then once they're here, it's a little more safe in terms of, like you said, medical care. But it's still traumatic because they don't know where their loved ones are. They don't know if they'll ever see them again. And it's really just out of survival. It was interesting when I was doing some reading before I came to talk to you this morning, and I was thinking, I had these images in my head, and I'll tell you what they were in a second, because I was thinking about how I would never in a million years jump out of a building without a net. If someone were holding a gun to me or a knife to me and they said jump, I would never do that. And I was thinking about actually September 11, 2014, September 11, 2001, and I was thinking about how, you know, how people out of survival did that. They would never have done that, but out of survival they did that. And I was thinking that's really what's going on with these kids. For a parent to send their child to another country, not being able to watch over them, it's like they really, it's out of survival. So the kids are coming from a traumatic experience and fear of their lives, seeing people they know and love killed and stepping out here. And so you can see I haven't met with the kids specifically, but I'm sure that they have depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, a lot of things going on in their little psyches because it's very difficult. And they're not, I don't think they're coming here for a better life. I think they're coming here to survive. And it's really out of survival. And so you know that they've been traumatized already. And when they get here, it's still a very scary, scary place for them.
And these are thousands of kids right now. They're getting medical care. They need the physical medical care, but the emotional state could be quite different down the road. Exactly. Especially as you know, families start to take them in. How do you think that could affect their relationship with the families that do take them in?
Well, it's going to take some time to develop trust. And so, you know, are these people going to be nice to me? Will they protect me? A lot of people that come across the border don't have a lot of protection in terms of the system. Like they can't call 911 if they're being, you know, assaulted or raped. And so when they, you know, kids that come here, their hope is probably if they get into a home that they could have protection, but it's going to take a while to trust that these people will really care for them, and if something bad happens, you know, they'll be taken care of.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. We appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
In the meantime, let's go ahead and head back over to Mary.